Hello, yogis. Welcome. My name is Petra. Welcome to this Power Vinyasa Flow. So we will flow Sun Salutation A, Sun Salutation B, do some heart opening poses, some back bends, and then we will enter a practice with hip opening postures and, of course, Shavasana. So let's begin in a child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch, open your knees wide apart. Just lengthen through the spine as you loop your shoulder blades down from your ears. And then start crawling your fingertips forward into extended child's pose. So releasing your forehead on the mat. And just take a moment here to settle into your mind, into your body, allowing yourself to be fully present in this moment, focusing on your breath. And just noticing all the sensations in your body. Notice how you feel without changing anything first. Just notice how deep is your breath. Notice if you're holding any tension in your body. And just with each exhalation, try to soften, relax into this posture. Child's pose is a really great pose for releasing tension in your lower back, opening, stretching through those hips. Just take a moment, a couple of mindful and deep breaths here. You can slowly start deepening, lengthening your exhalation, and really try to fully let go of any worries, any concerns. Just being here, fully present. Let's bring your awareness to your face, soft and relax through the face muscles. Relax your neck, your shoulders, and release with your exhalation your chest, your heart down towards the mat. Let's take about 2-3 rounds of deep breaths here. Big inhale through your nose, big exhale, big breath in, let it go. One more big and full inhale through the nose. And this time, open mouth exhale, sigh it out. Very nice. And then slowly start lifting your torso upright, so walking your hands to your body. And come to seated position. So either sitting on your heels or with your legs crossed. So finding long spine, grounding down through sit bones. Lengthen the back of your neck. Take an inhale, reach up through the crown of your head, lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, start twisting your torso open to the right. So gentle twist, don't overdo it. Just warming up our spine. So bringing your chin parallel to the ground, lengthening the back of your neck. 2 deep breaths here, yogis, with each exhalation. Gently deepening your twist, maybe looking over your shoulder. With your next inhalation, slowly return your torso back to center. And as you exhale, again, twisting your torso to the left. Left fingertips behind your body. Right hand on your opposite knee. As you inhale, lengthen through the spine. And as you exhale, gently deepening your twist. Squeeze your navel in. One more breath. And then slowly release. Take an inhale as you sweep your right arm up, reach up through your fingertips, and then start folding your torso over to the left. So side body stretch, you can stay on your hand, maybe coming on your forearm. Just make sure you're grounding down through both sit bones and you're not lifting your right hip. Deepen your stretch as you exhale. One more breath. Rising your torso back upright. Take a nice and full breath in. And full breath out. Inhale as you sweep your left arm up. First, reach up through fingertips as high as you can. And then start folding your torso over to the right. Again, let's pause here. A couple of deep breaths, deepening your stretch as you exhale. But don't overdo it. Finding the right stretch to your body. Relax your face. Slowly rising your torso upright. And then release your hand down. Let's clasp your hands behind your lower back and then lift those knuckles up and back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and make sure that your shoulders soft. So relax your shoulders down from your ears. Lift open through your heart. Maybe if your neck is okay, tilt your head. You can send your gaze up. And as you exhale, release. Let's bring your feet into butterfly position, the soles of your feet together. Interlace your hands behind your feet and then press your knees open. Out to the sides, drawing your knees down towards your yoga mat. Lengthen through the spine, pressing your chest forward and up. And maybe close your eyes here for a moment. Deep breaths. Again, with each exhalation, let it go a little deeper into this posture. So great, but a very beneficial pose for your hips. Okay, nice. One more breath. And then using your hands, bring your knees together. Come to tabletop position, coming to all fours. So take a moment here to check your knees right under your hips and your shoulders over your wrists. Spread your fingers straight. Take an inhale, your cow. So lift your sit bones, drop your belly. And then you can send your gaze up as you draw those shoulder blades down to carry your back. And as you exhale, cat. So tuck your tail under, squeeze that belly in and chin to chest. Inhale, cow. Keep your arms straight, firmly press away from your yoga mat. Exhale, cat. So arch your back as much as you can, spreading those shoulder blades and let your head release down. Two more just like that, yogis. Inhale. And as you exhale, rounding your back. One more time. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Okay, now slowly bring your spine back to neutral. Walk your hands in front of your shoulders. Tuck your toes under. And as you exhale, finding your downward facing dog. So first bend your knees. Start sending your tailbone up towards the ceiling. Lengthen through the spine. And then maybe straightening your legs. First bending one knee at a time. Straightening your other leg. So make sure you're sagging in your shoulders. Again, drawing those shoulders away from your ears. Really pressing through the knuckles of your fingers. If it's too much on your wrist, you can lower down on your forearms into your dolphin pose. So draw those elbows in towards one another. Externally rotating your upper arms. Engage your legs, your quadriceps. And deep, long breaths. All right, yogis, let's move on. Take an inhale as you softly bend your knees, look forward. And as you exhale, step your feet forward. Take an inhale, coming to half lift, palms to your shins, finding flat back. And as you exhale, forward fold. Again, soften those knees and bow fully. Inhale, rising all the way up to standing. So root down through your feet to reach up overhead. And as you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Sun salutation A, yogis. Here we go. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands. Step your feet back to plank. Feet hip width apart, shoulders over your wrist first. Hold your plank, warming up our core. Breathe. Moving on, yogis, modifying Chaturanga. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, bring your knees just chin to the mat. Bend your elbows straight back. Hug those elbows into your torso. Keep your hips high. Inhale, low cobra, little or no weight into your hands. Engage your glutes. Firmly press the tops of your feet to the mat. And as you exhale, release your torso down. Tuck your toes under. Inhale your tabletop position. And as you exhale, press it back, finding downward facing dog. Just 2 deep breaths here. Let's flow this one more time, yogis. Take an inhale, softly bend those knees, look forward. And as you exhale, step or hop your feet forward. Inhale, flat back, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, your forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, reaching all the way up. And as you exhale, hands to your heart, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold it down from your hips. Inhale, finding half lift. Exhale, step back to plank. This time, let's flow full chaturanga, or feel free to modify on your knees as we did before. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, your chaturanga halfway down. Always your shoulders either in line with your elbows or above your elbows. Inhale, flip your feet. Upward facing dog. Lift your knees, your thighs. Firmly press away from your yoga mat. And as you exhale, press it back, your down dog. Big inhale through your nose. Big open mouth exhale. One more, just like that. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Hey, nice. One more time, some yogis. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. And as you exhale, step or hop your feet forward. Lengthen halfway lift. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Inhale your mountain, rooting down through your feet to reach up. And as you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale again, reach up. Forward fold. As you exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, step back to plank. Inhale, shifting your weight forward. Exhale, your chaturanga. Inhale, upper facing dog or cobra. Exhale, press it back, down dog. All right, adding on your knees, bring your feet together. Take an inhale, three-legged dog. Lift your right leg up. So lift through that heel up and back. Flex your foot. And as you exhale, step it through, low lunge. Moving to warrior two, take an inhale, spin your left heel down, turning your left toes in. Open warrior two, settle into those hips. Check your front knee over ankle, loop your shoulder blades down to carry your back. Take an inhale, flip your palm up, reach up and back, reverse your warrior, your peaceful warrior. Option to take a bind. And as you exhale, reaching forward, extended side angle. Now let's rest your forearm on your thigh and then reach your left arm overhead, big side body stretch. Let's reverse your warrior one more time. Inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, cartwheeling your hands, step back to plank. Move through your vinyasa. Shift your weight forward. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Very nice. Let's move on to the left side. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Again, level those hips. Stay strong in your arms. And as you exhale, step your left foot between your hands, finding low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Actively reaching both directions, so make sure not leaning too much forward, stacking your shoulders over your hips. Inhale, start reversing. Peaceful warrior, reaching up and back. Recommit to your front lunge. One more breath here. And as you exhale, extended side angle. Broaden across your collarbones, reach up through those fingertips. And then rest your forearm on your thigh. Big side body stretch, tricep in line with your ear. Let's reverse one more time. Up and back, inhale. As you exhale, stepping back, plank. Flow your Chaturanga. Maybe this time modify. So any variation, yogis, you can always skip. Chaturanga, exhale, release. Meeting in downward facing dog. Let's flow this one more time. So let's do this. So let's bring your feet again together. Inhale, finding three-legged dog. Adding on as you exhale, bring that knee to chest. Shift your weight forward, shoulders over your wrist. Pause here, yogis. Lift that knee in and up towards your body. Squeeze your core, engage your core. Breathe. Great job. Now from here, bring that right knee towards your right elbow and then towards your left. One more time. Right and left. Kick your right heel up and back. Inhale. And then as you exhale, step it through, low lunge. Finding inhale, warrior two. Exhale, settle in. Let's switch it this time. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, extend it side angle. This time, yogis, option to take a half bind. So rest your forearm on your thigh, wrapping your forearm around your lower back. So opening through your shoulders, maybe a full bind. So any variation, if you can clasp your hands behind your lower back and really broadening across your collarbones. If your neck is okay, you can send your gaze up. And then release your bind. Firmly pressing through your right heel. Reverse your peaceful warrior one more time, little challenge. And as you exhale again, cartwheeling your hands, step back to plank. Your vinyasa, meeting in down dog. Take your time. Great job, yogis. Take a 2 or 3 deep breaths here. I'll do the same on the left side. Bring your feet together. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift through your left heel up and back. And as you exhale, knee to chest. Round your back. Really squeeze that knee in and up towards your chest. Breathe. You got this. Then let's bring your knee towards your left tricep or your left elbow. And then across. One more time. Left and right. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, finding warrior two. Settle in, exhale. One more breath here. Extended side angle, reaching forward, shifting your hips back. Keep that length in both sides. Inhale here. Exhale, maybe half or full bind. All right, find your breath here, yogis. You got this. Releasing your bind. Inhale, keep that lunge in your front knee. Reverse your peaceful warrior one more time. And as you exhale, come back to warrior two. Little change here. Inhale, finding your star pose. So turning your feet parallel to the short edges of your yoga mat. And as you exhale, folding from your hips into your prasarita, wide-legged forward fold. So in your prasarita, you can bend those knees as much as you need to. Just stretching the back of your legs, sending your tailbone up, and let your head hang heavy down. So release your head down. Couple of mindful and deep breaths here. With each exhalation, folding a little deeper to this posture. You slowly come to half lift. So your palms, bring your wrist right under your shoulders, adding on twist. So as you inhale, reach your right arm up overhead, stack your shoulders. Keep your hips level, so just twisting your upper body. And as you exhale, plant your hand back on the mat or on the ground. Inhale, reaching up, open, twist to the left. Exhale down. Now let's bring your hands to your hips. Engage your core, rising your torso back upright. All right, let's bring your hands to your heart. Coming to Skandasana. So start bending your right knee, Send your hips back and down. And then switch sides. Bend through your left knee. And then to the right. And then left. 2 more just like that. Exhale. As you bend your knee, release to Skandasana. Inhale, center. Exhale. All right, yogis. Now slowly rise your torso back upright. Now shorten your stance slightly. So for goddess pose, turning your toes out, your heels in, lengthen through the spine. If you like to add on eagle arm, so first wrapping your right arm, doing the review, right arm underneath your left, so your elbows in line with your shoulders. You can modify with your hands on your opposite shoulder, also either with your palms together or back of your hands together. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, reach up through the crown of your head, squeeze that belly, and as you exhale, sink those hips down, check your knees over your ankles, open those knees out to the side, settle into your goddess as deep as you comfortably can. And keep squeezing your elbows, your arms together, spreading your shoulder blades. Soft gaze through your arms. Deep breathing. 2 more deep breaths. You got this. Maybe sinking those hips a little deeper. Inhale, release. Reach up. As you exhale, eagle on the left. And then coming again, goddess pose. Soft and relax those shoulders. So make sure not squeezing your shoulders to your ears. Maybe settle in a little deeper. I know. Feel that burn. Push through that burn. That means you're working. All right, great job, yogis. Inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, warrior two. Inhale here. As you exhale, step back to plank and move through your vinyasa. You can also, if it's too much chaturanga on you, that's okay. You can hold the plank, skip chaturanga, so building strength in your plank through the core. And then you can go straight to downward facing dog. All right, doggies, from here again, soften those knees. Take an inhale, look forward. And as you exhale, step or hop your feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to your shins, finding long spine. And as you exhale, your forward fold. Two more deep breaths here. Letting your torso hang heavy down. Inhale, slowly finding half lift, palms to your shins or fingertips on the mat. And as you exhale, step back to plank. Last Chaturanga Dandasana, yogis. Take your time, moving with your breath. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Your Chaturanga, exhale. Flip your feet up, dog or cobra. Press it back, down dog. With your next inhalation, glide to plank pose, your shoulders over your wrists. And really slowly lower all the way down onto your belly. So let me count. So bending your elbows straight back, lower down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 2.5, and 1. All right. Let's cactus your arms, elbows in line with your shoulders. Take an inhale, firmly press into those fingertips. Lift to low cobra. Your legs hip width apart. Press the tops of your feet to the ground. And let's flow this 2 more times so you can stay here, hold the pose. So please, you choose. Flow with your breath or hold it up. Very nice. Release. Now coming to bow pose. So bend your knees and then start reaching for your ankles or your toes. So again, your knees in line with your hips. Draw your shoulder blades down to get your back. And when you're ready, start lifting your heart, your chest forward and up. Maybe also lifting your thighs into your bow. So make sure to crunch in your neck. So finding a long neck, slightly tuck your chin under. Breathe. And then release. Take a moment to rest. Maybe windshield wiper your legs side to side, bend your knees, moving your legs from side to side. Nice. Release your legs back on the mat. Plant your palms under your shoulders. And press yourself. Come standing on your knees for your camel pose. So maybe option to tuck your toes under. Plant your hands on your lower back. Squeeze your elbows in. And then slowly be careful on your lower back. So think of lifting your chest, your heart forward and up instead of overarching your lower back. Maybe if you like to reach one hand at a time, if you like to go for a full camel, so be careful. If your neck is okay, then send your gaze up, maybe back. Listen to your body. And then really slowly when you're ready, bringing one hand at a time back on your lower back, untuck your toes, sit down on your heels, and then folding your torso over your thighs, finding your full child's pose. Couple of deep breaths here. Very nice. With your next inhalation, slowly rise your torso back upright. Shift your weight onto one side. And then make your way onto your back. So let's lay down on your back. Plant your feet for a bridge pose. So set your feet for a bridge. Your feet hip width apart and parallel. Firmly press through your heels to start lifting your hips up to a bridge. Drawing your shoulder blades down to get your back. Engage your quadriceps. So imagine you have a yoga block between your thighs and you want to squeeze that block. So keeping your knees over your elbow, not keeping your knees over your ankles, not your elbows, right? Squeeze your glutes, engage those quadriceps. Breathe. And then slowly release. Bend your knees, bring your knees towards your chest. And then when you're ready, open your knees for your happy baby. Grab the outside edges of your feet or your inner arches. If you cannot reach your feet, maybe hold on to your calves or your shins. Maybe adding gentle movements, rocking side to side. Very nice. And then slowly release. Bring your knees back to chest. Open your arms out to the side, finding a T shape. Or if you like to cactus your arms, take an inhale here. And as you exhale, let your knees fall over to the right. Maybe sending your gaze opposite direction. Supine twist. Maybe close your eyes here for a moment. Release any tension you might feel in your lower back. Twisting your spine, breathing deeply. And then slowly, when you're ready, guide those knees back to center. With your exhalation, release them over to the left. Keeping both shoulder blades on the mat. Deep breathing. Very nice. Coming back to center. Wrapping your forearms around your shins, giving yourself a nice big hug, big squeeze. Lift your forehead to your knees. And as you exhale, find your resting pose, Yogis, your Shavasana. So take a moment here to make yourself comfortable and symmetrical. You can open your arms wide apart, turn your palms facing up to open through your chest. Now let your toes relax, roll open out to the sides. Close your eyes and just enjoy the stillness. All you are doing right now is breathing and relaxing your whole body. Feeling your arms, your legs heavy. When you are ready, really slowly start moving out from your Shavasana, wiggling your fingers, your toes, rolling your wrists, your ankles, and then reach your arms up overhead, stretch your body, and then roll onto one side, bend your knees, finding your fetal position, plant your hands under your head as a pillow, and then press yourself up to a seat, cross your legs, Anjali Mudra, hands to your heart. And just notice how you feel after this practice. I hope you enjoy this practice. And I thank you so much, everyone, for sharing your time, your energy with me. Namaste.